Hi guys, my name is Sabrina and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm back with a zodiac drawing. This time it's Leo, so let's get on to the video. I'm so excited I can finally draw this. I've drawn this, believe it or not, in the hospital. I started there. I've had a rough few weeks, the last few weeks. I've been in a hospital because it turns out I had gallstones and they didn't find out until 4 weeks after I initially went to the hospital. So that was not very fun. That was very painful, most of all. And I've had surgery to remove my gallbladder, so I'm now in the recovery stages. So I'm recovering from that. I don't feel 100% yet, but I did want to go and start again with my videos because that's what I like to do. I like to draw. I've missed drawing and it just feels off when I'm not doing anything artsy. So this time I wanted to show you guys a Leo. And Leo is of course the current zodiac sign, so very excited to draw her, and I wanted to do something different. So I started out with a side view, which is not something that I usually do. Usually I go like 3/4 view or like full on, or like face forward view, just straight on. And I don't know, I just liked it. I liked something different, and maybe I'm thinking I should have made her a bit darker. I wanted to make her darker than what I usually do. I really like the warmth in the skin when I go that way. But I think she ended looking quite nice anyway. So even though I had something else in mind, I don't know why I went for this option. I looked at my color chart and I was like, okay, well, I'll pick these. These are darker than what I usually have. And I did want to have some definition in like the face. I wanted to be very clear that you could still see everything and the blush and everything, and that wasn't going to disappear. So maybe I just need more practice with darker skin tones. Probably I do, but quite like this. Then I went on for the hair, and for this drawing I had like a color scheme in mind. So I wanted to work with like orange in like the color scheme. So doing that, I decided to go with an orange as like the highlight color for her hair, and then go over with like darker browns and blend those in. Now the hair was such a massive job, so incredibly much, and yeah, it's quite bulky, it's quite fluffy hair, and I was a bit afraid that it wasn't going to look nice because it is so much, but it ended up looking quite nice after all. I think I'm getting better with like bigger areas to color in. But it also helps that I had like the creases where you can see the, like in the center over there where the hair goes, and just mimic that. And I can use those lines to make the hair look better so it doesn't look all patchy. So done that. I also wanted to incorporate some flowers, and the flowers I went for is the big one at the bottom is from a picture that I've seen from a lovely lady in the hospital, and it's so nice. Who would expect that if you go into the hospital you end up on a ward and that you actually make friends with people, and I did not expect that at all. So from all that pain and horrible experience, something nice came out of it. So that is quite special. I never would have thought that at all. So that was quite nice. And she showed me a picture actually of that flower, and I thought that flower looked beautiful, and I was like, you know what, I'm going to incorporate that flower into the drawing. So while I was there, I made the line art. As I said, I've worked hard on making line arts, and I'm glad I did, because after surgery I was in no state with working on my iPad. I couldn't think of it, I didn't want to think of it. It just, you know, I'm just sore and I still feel quite weak, so I hope that will change soon. I hope I will get my energy back, and I hope it's a very subtle ache, but it's still there, and I hope that disappears real soon because it bothers me. And of course it's not as bad as it like the gallstone pain is, and if you've had gallstones you know how bad it can be, but oh my god, worst pain in my life. But yeah, that was the reason why I made that flower, because I've seen that on that picture of hers. And then I went ahead and I wanted to add the leaves behind her head, because I love green in the picture, so why not add a few bits of green here and there. Really like that. And then I was thinking about how to incorporate the sign behind her as well. So I was at first thinking maybe I should like do it as like an accessory or maybe like hidden in the flowers, but I ended up with going for the sign behind her. Now, I did show this to my mother as well, and she said, no, I think you should make it as an accessory. I think that will look better. Let me know down below in the comments what you think. Do you think the zodiac sign behind her is a nice subtle way of showing that this month is the month of the Leo? Or would you say maybe you should have done it as an accessory instead? I guess I can see where she's coming from. It would look nice as an accessory as well, maybe on her hair or somewhere else. But I don't know, I went for this option because I just thought it would look nicer. So for the face, as you saw, I colored that in, and I went over with the blush because I forgot blush, and I was like, oh sugar, I need to add some sort of blush on her face because otherwise it will look wrong. And I think it's because the ink had dried up pretty much at that point already, where I was like, oh no, this is gonna look patchy and a bit blotchy, and it's not going to be blended in as much as I want to. So that was my mistake. Absolutely my mistake. Now I look at it and it looks alright. I don't think it's the best blush I've ever made. I can see where I went wrong, and I know exactly where I went wrong. I forgot the blush when I did the face, and I did that like afterwards, after I've done the hair, and that was just silly. I shouldn't have done that, and I should have just remembered, or maybe just gone in with pencil or something and just do that. But no, I went in with the blush marker anyway, and then I added the pencil on top and tried to blend it out to make it just look a bit better. And yeah, okay, it's not the worst, but it's not the best either. Now, I do like the nose being black and then the whiskers on like her cheek. I think that is so incredibly cute. I'm really happy I did that actually. So happy with that. Then with the flower, I wanted to incorporate the orange in there as well, and I wanted to incorporate pink because the picture I've seen was pink. So that's why I made the flower that way. And I've used a few different colors, so I wasn't sure how I was going to tackle this. And I ended up with having the orange in the center and then the pink going like flowing outwards. But I wanted to make the pink like lighter at the points and like the tips as well, so that it wouldn't be one even color. It would like be blended and everything. And I do think that's a wise decision. I'm quite happy with that. I don't think it would have looked as nice if I would have gone with like the same shade for the entire flower. I like that it's going to light pink. Quite happy with that. And then for the background for the zodiac sign, I actually went for blue. I just immediately thought of blue. I'm not sure why, but that's what I used to color it in. And then I just finished the hair with the pink flowers as well. And this is my drawing, you guys. I hope you like it. I know it's a short video today, but I thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time. Bye.